Somebody was asking about seeing my kitty. This is PC. She comes from Romania. Only speaks Romanian. Anyways, so for those of you who know the movie, uh, apologies to anyone out there who is in BFA acting. Okay, but okay. Hello. Oh, Aladar, what are we gonna do? The terrible carnivores have cut off our escape and will slaughter us all. Don't worry, Nira. I'll protect the herd. You leave them to safety. Oh, okay. So a lot of people are familiar with dinosaurs from that sort of, let me grab something here. When you look at a dinosaur now, this is what you see. It's a chunk of rock. This is all that's left of dinosaurs now. This is a chunk of rock. It might as well be a brick. It's hard. It's very heavy. And PC's fascinated by it. But that's not what a dinosaur is as a living, breathing organism interacting with its environment and all. This demonic being here is the beast that shall not be named in my house. He's banned. My son was not allowed to watch the demon. But that's what a lot of people are exposed to as a dinosaur. And I mean, look at his mouth for one thing. Is this a terrible predatory Tyrannosaurus Rex? Is that what is it? Anyways, although people didn't really think of it that way. So we have a baby. He's exploring his world and he makes a discovery. He makes an observation. Oh, what is this green blob? The baby makes a hypothesis. It might be food. Let's devise an experiment. The experiment is I am going to taste this object to see if it's food. Analyze the data. He discovers that it's not food. And so he immediately reports his findings and then invites others, in this case his younger brother, to reproduce the results in this West Texas. This is a place called Monaghan's Sandhills. It's an area of migrating sand dunes. Some of these dunes are huge. They're like 70 feet, 100 feet high, and every once in a while some idiot in a dune buggy or a dirt bike will drive blazing up the slope here, and he gets to the top and flies and 70 feet down to the bottom of the, anyways, and somebody dies, whatever. Love, the more you stare at this Tree of Life by Matt Groening, the more fun it is. I love the fact that young Republicans have evolved directly out of the primordial ooze, along with rock musicians. And then we've got politicians and criminals are actually closely related, coming from squid. So what we have here is we've got a fly, no sting, probably tastes good. Well, if you've ever been riding on a motorcycle or a bicycle and gotten a fly in your mouth, you've taste tested it, right? T-Rex had a very large head, very tiny arms. And there are all sorts of jokes on Facebook about poor T-Rex can't put the Christmas ornament on the top of the Christmas tree, or can't scratch himself. Or a friend of mine used to say that his master's supervisor was a T-Rex. I asked him, why is that? It's because his arms are so short he can't reach his pockets because he thought his advisor was really cheap. Um, but you can tell a lot about these fantasy skeletons. For one thing, they're all tetrapods. They all have two pairs of, oh, thank you. Can you put it up there? Yes. Sorry, my son has just delivered the food. Yeah, yes, okay, yes, he's having uh, fun pointing at the anime um, creature.